purpose of this video is to talk about the pill. What is the magic pill we're all looking for? And believe me, there's a magic pill out there. There is a magic pill out there for me. The magic pill for me was that drunk driving ticket I got back in 2014. That was my pill. And it was because of that pill and my desire to stay out of a jail cell, because that's where I was headed if I didn't do what my probation protocols asked of me. That was my pill to get my shit together. That was it. I didn't want to be in a room full of men who were on their way to prison or in and out of jail. I didn't want to be in a jail cell having to shit and piss in front of people. I didn't want to lose all my freedoms, okay? And have all my freedoms taken away and have me put into a nasty environment, into a nasty physical environment, to a loud environment where there's never a moment of silence. I didn't want to go through that. That was my pill. And it was a reality. It was right there. Check it out, man. Fuck up, and this is where you'll be. Go ahead. We'll be right here waiting for you. We'll be waiting for the negative alcohol test. We'll be waiting for the negative drug test. We'll know, and you won't. And you won't be successful. You won't pass it. The tests are too sophisticated today, guys. And back in high school, when I started having friends who were getting in trouble with drunk drivings, some of those people that, you know, we're not buddies, like hangout buddies today, but I hear about them, and some of them still haven't made it out of the system after 30 years. So I took a lesson from their playbook, and I said, well, I got to attack this probation period differently. And I remember one of the guys who to this day still can't get out of the system told me in 2014, he said, well, if you want to do your drinking, you know, and pass the test, then what you need to do is you need to figure out what time they're going to test you. And even though that's random, you need to kind of figure out that zone, that drinking zone that you can get your drinks in. And I nodded. I said, oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. And I didn't say anything because he's trying to help. But he still hadn't caught on to the fact that, hello, you're still in the system. Why would I listen to you? Let me get off of this probation. God love you, God love me. Bye to that idea, right? So, what was your magic pill? Mine was probation. Mine was the real threat of getting into a system, possibly never leaving it. Because once you enter into that jail, that's the pipeline to either just staying in the system or going to prison or being killed. All kinds of mess. So I went from this to this. Okay? I accumulated things of value. I can't wear this because I've got my I'm not going to undo that, but I accumulated things of value. Things that to me hold great personal value, that are a testament to the human spirit. This goes along with this. Now, let me explain to you. Save this one for last. This was my first powerlifting participation medal. This signifies that I was selected to come to the AAPF, that's the Amateur American Powerlifting Federation World Meet. Means that I did well enough, and all the meets that I did before were my numbers put me on the radar so I could come and compete. I took first in this, but I didn't have any competitors because I was the only super heavyweight. This is my first USAPL medal, but it's a participation medal, and it's for third place in the USAPL, which is a different federation than the AAPF. The AAPF is a completely different federation that allows, the AAPF, they test you for drugs, but the APF, they don't test you for drugs. I was in the AAPF, but they let you bench with your feet up, and they don't have the same command system that they do in the USAPL. The USAPL is a much stricter federation. They drug test more frequently, and they're stricter, even though people get away with doing drugs in the USAPL. It is what it is. But this is my latest meet that I did this year before COVID, and I competed against one other guy in my weight class, and I won. I won with a 1,270 pound total. That means that I squatted 435, benched 287, and deadlifted 560. Here are all my old training notebooks. This was my first one in 2014. This was 2017. This was 2019, 2019, and another one 2019. Powerlifting forces you to keep track of your progress. In the meantime, while I was powerlifting, I found the snake diet, which helped me correct a lot of biochemical problems that I was having with my metabolism. It kind of got me a much more normal metabolism. And this is the stress test and first fasted blood panel that I took. And it gave me a pretty doggone awesome clean bill of health. No cardiac inflammation, not diabetic, not pre-diabetic. And I was all those things before I started the snake diet. I had cardiac inflammation. I could barely go a day without my arms and feet falling asleep. I was out of breath, while tying my shoes. These things that I'm showing you are hard earned. They're not, it's not something that you get sitting around on your ass and doing nothing. And there are changes that demanded complete life change. So it's 2 years since I met Cole, and I'm still learning about how to manage my diet, exercise, becoming more powerful as a power lifter while not losing any muscle and not getting excessively fatter. I found that the 1 meal a day, 2 meal a day system really works for me within my powerlifting program that I'm currently doing, and we're going to test that and get my body weight to a body weight of 285 and hit these goals at a body weight of 285. And if it takes me longer to hit the goals at 285, then so be it. You see, for those of you who have been watching, I've changed my goals not because I'm fickle, but because I'm trying to be the most efficient person that I can be. I don't operate as a powerlifter and everything else revolves around that. I have an entire life that I'm trying to manage. So all these things affect one another. The diet affects the training affects my mindset, my train of thought. I am back studying again for another class. All of these things, you have to balance them all. I'm not going to take 1 million drugs and focus solely on powerlifting and be a powerlifting true to life junkie. I don't want that sort of imbalance in my life. Because to be the best in the world at powerlifting, you have to be imbalanced, incredibly imbalanced. And you have to take a lot of drugs to be the best. To be excellent, to be astonishingly wonderful, you don't have to take the drugs. That's what I'm going for, the astonishingly wonderful category. So, I got to remember that I've come a long way since 2014, and like a really tough cut of meat that you have to slow cook, the physical changes that I desire are going to take time. I don't want the lean body that comes with excessive fasting because I have different goals. But yes, I advocate the snake diet because it will show you that your body will get a realignment. You will become biochemically realigned through fasting. Your health will skyrocket. You just have to give yourself the experience. And you need to go get the blood work so you can see it for yourself. So what's next for me? 285 pounds body weight is the goal. I'm 317 right now. And at 285, my goal is to break all my current personal bests. And that would be a 534 squat, a 330 bench, a 605 deadlift, and that would begin a new era of powerlifting for me. And it would be a really nice achievement at the age of 47 as a natural powerlifter. So right now I'm working on breaking this plateau because I've lost about a pound a day in the last 12 days, and my body's been a little bit stubborn right now, but it'll break through the OMAD and 2MAD protocol. I just have to be patient and stay the course. And with that being said, I want to wish you all health and happiness, and please get out there and get serious about your goals. Your magic pill is coming if you just give a better life a chance. And sometimes that magic pill will come when you least expect it. That's what happened with me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.